Okay, sorry about that. I'll just have to split this into two videos. I thought I could pause it, and it didn't pause. So I'm basically going to have you do a bunch of different versions of these three colors. This kind of layout, I think you can kind of catch the drift, with free being a big emphasis. These two right here, the second one, this where there's some space right here in the top, that one right there, maybe even that one right there. I don't know why that's so thick. Anyways, I think that we could try to incorporate a picture to put in there. It needs to probably be something more generic than this picture, so I'll have to find you something maybe to put in there. But the rest of them, I'm kind of thinking no picture and the emphasis be on the button. I like the orange button better, but I think maybe you should do a few with also the orange button and then maybe a white button. I don't know. And if you see a possibility of an idea that you think would work, go ahead and create a couple of extras, keeping along the lines of the simple, but whatever it is, if it sits on this page, it needs to pop and be much more eye-catching than this one. This one's going to stay. In fact, I'm going to have you do a few other things within these designs, but that's just the button thing. So when we get a button pick that we like, I'm going to have you do different sizes, because on some of the other websites we have templates on, we need to replace these as well. So we'll find the one that he likes that, you know, is the design, and then I'll have you do some different sizes eventually to go on some of these other pages. Like, for example, he liked, let me see if I can bring it back up. He liked this really plain one that we used. Although it needs to go up higher on the page, he liked this really plain one. Again, I don't think it's really easy to see. It's so stark, and the white lettering is a little too bold for my taste, but you can kind of see what he means. It's red, it has a border, it has a bright button, you know to click it, that kind of thing. So we definitely kind of are going to do a version of that, but hopefully make it a lot more good looking than the ones he has. So that's the button thing that I need you to do. Okay, so and you can get in this template and see the size of this, or maybe you can pull that up on your own. It needs to be around the same size so it stays consistent and looks the same with these template thing we're doing. So there's that project. Now I'm also going to have you go into this particular site and flip these buttons around so that this one's on the left and this one's on the right. Okay, so we're going to do that eventually. Maybe I'll just wait and have you do it. Well, I don't know. You could do it now if you wanted to. I'll give you the login, but we could wait until we get the buttons that he likes and replace it, because he's going to keep this green one, I think, unless we find that it just doesn't look right together. But the new one that you're doing the designs for, whatever he picks, is going to go in this spot, and then we're going to move this business hours one to the left, because people tend to read on the right more. Okay, so there's that. Now the other thing is that on the rewards pages of all these templates that I'm doing, basically we had this website that he really liked the way we had it laid out, and so we're basically going to take an image that was created on this template and use it on the other ones, and it's taking forever to come up for some reason. There we go. So it's this picture, how I just pulled it from this other site here. Here it is. You can see it looks right here. See how they have the arrow and the free and the button. Okay, we basically want that little setup to go on our restaurant sites. We have it on all the auto sites. This is the auto repair version of the websites that we have. So we want this arrow, this button, and the free to go on our restaurant sites. So right here. It's a slightly different layout, not much. So, but when I did it, I tried to do it, I couldn't make it work, and I got a weird background color instead of it being without a background. So I'm assuming you can go into this design, this website, pull that, and put it in here. I definitely have the free and the arrow, but I think they must have created this button. So hopefully you can pull it. If not, maybe you can recreate it so we can put it in here. Because I think it still looks decent with the site. So we want that to go in here on this website, and we basically have 3 website versions. This is another one, so we'll put it here for whatever reason. It's just, I don't know what's going on. It's all cut off, or maybe it's still loading. Yeah, we need to put it here as well, and then there's one more restaurant website. This one. I try to put it in here. There's like a little dotty line board section separator. I don't know. So we basically want it above it. It's going to go here with the arrow, the free, and the button. And this can be a little smaller. It doesn't have to be that exact same size. And then you can see we'll eventually replace this when we pick our new buttons as well. So there's that. Oh gosh, there was something else. For the life of me, I can't think of what it is. So we'll just roll with this little task for now. What I'll do is have you create the button designs, send them to me. In fact, you don't have to send me the Photoshop. Well, go ahead and send me the Photoshop files, but if you could maybe just send me the images as well. If you can somehow put all the images in one document, like a PDF, so they're all together, that would be really helpful to me. So go ahead and create the buttons in Photoshop, and then maybe save all the buttons together in one PDF or something. That way I can easily show it to him without him having to open up every single document, because they're not going to have Photoshop just to view them. And then after we get him to commit to which ones we want, I'll have you make those edits in Photoshop and send me the Photoshop files, as well as like a PNG or PNG file for each picture. So right now I'm not really concerned about getting the image file for each picture. If you can just get me all of them in one PDF, I think that would help just to show it to them. Okay, so I think that was all I needed to do. If I think of anything else, I'll just email it to you. Thanks so much.